Hello, third graders, and welcome to reading for today. We're going to continue looking at main idea and details. Now, the reason we try to find out what the main idea is in a story is because it helps us understand what the whole story is about. Now, there are three parts we look at when we're looking at the main idea. The first is the topic. Now, the topic is one or two words that the whole story is about. They are just simple words, a topic. The main idea is a sentence that tells us what the whole story is about. Usually the topic is in the main idea. And then finally there are details. Details tell us information about the main idea. We can ask the questions, what reasons or details does the author give to support this main idea? We're going to look at another text today. Please make sure that you have your screen split and you are following along as we do the activity. Today, as we read through bears, I want you to highlight the topic. Now remember, we can look at the title to help us identify the topic. Topics are also in every single paragraph, so words that repeat in every single paragraph. Let's go ahead and begin. Bears. Bears are mammals that live in different habitats around the world. Different species of bears live in different habitats. Bears have been around since prehistoric times. Humans have hunted them for their meat and fur. Today, bears are threatened because humans are destroying their habitats. Brown bears are the largest land predator. They live in northern Europe, Asia, and North America. Brown bears are not usually brown. Brown bears in India are red. In North America, they can be a cream color to almost black. They have long and thick fur. They also have large claws. Brown bears are unable to climb trees because their claws are dull. Brown bears range in size and can weigh 120 to 1,500 pounds. Now let's go ahead and highlight our topic sentences because remember, our topic sentences can help us find the main idea. Now in purple, I want you to highlight the topic that is repeated in paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Now I'll highlight what I see, and I want you to highlight all of the words that you see in the first and second paragraph that shows us that the topic is bears. Now for this second part, you are going to read it. So when you are going through this assignment, I want you to make sure that you click on the record tool to record your voice. Now I'm going to give you an example for the first paragraph, and then you're going to have to record the second and the last paragraph. So I'll click on the record tool. Now you'll see a little box that will pop up. Mine looks a little bit different because it is on my computer, but you'll hit record and then start reading. The American black bear lives in North America. They are the smallest and most common bear in North America. Black bears are not always black. They can be white, blonde, or brown. They live in large forests, but sometimes they leave the woods to search for food. They can enter areas people live in to search for food. Black bears can open doors and jars. They are powerful. They can weigh between 90 and 550 pounds. Black bears are omnivores. They eat both plants and animals. And then you can click stop and put your voice note right next to your paragraph. So for the last two paragraphs, you will be recording your voice, and I'll put a little arrow up there so you remember where that is. So you'll record your voice at the top for each one of these paragraphs. Let's move on to the activity for today. Now we've already talked about the main topic and what the topic of this story is, so I want you to answer in a complete sentence what the topic of the story is. Our second question is, which sentence best tells the main idea of the text? Remember, when we are looking for the main idea, we are looking for what the whole story is about in one complete sentence. Now we know that the topic of the paragraph is bears, so I'm going to first look and see if I see bears in each one. If I don't, then that's probably not the main idea, because the main idea contains the topic. Let's go look at the beginning and last sentences of our story to help us see if we can find the main idea. Bears are mammals that can live in different habitats around the world, and there are many different types of bears. Let's see if one of these main ideas match the beginning or the ending paragraphs. Bears are many different colors. No, colors was a detail, so it won't be A. B, there are different types of bears. It did talk about different types of bears in the whole story. C, humans are taking over the habitats of bears. No, that was a detail in one of the paragraphs. Brown bears and polar bears are the largest land mammals. Did it talk about brown bears and polar bears the entire story? No, it did not. So that cannot be the main idea what the whole story is about. Correct answer is B. Make sure that you select B. Number C, I want you to choose one detail that supports there are different types of bears. You can talk about one type they used in the paragraph, in the story. Remember, you can look at the topic sentences in the paragraphs to help you find a detail. Now we're going to zoom in and look at one specific paragraph, paragraph 2. So on yours, I want you to label your paragraphs. We have paragraph 1. We have paragraph 2. You can see we have a photograph down here with a caption at the bottom. And in paragraph 2, we are looking for the main idea. Double check, we're looking for the main idea. Yes, the main idea of paragraph 2. So remember, we can look at the topic sentence of a paragraph to help us find the main idea. Brown bears are the largest land predators. So I'm looking at this word brown bears, and that is used multiple times in the paragraph. So that means the topic of this paragraph, not the whole story, just this paragraph, is brown bears. And our introduction sentence tells us what it's all about. So brown bears are the largest land predator. So we can use that for our main idea. Make sure you are typing this out. Move it to the paragraph 2. There we go. Paragraph 4. Let's finish labeling. We did 1 and 2 on the first page. Now we have paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. And finally, paragraph 5. So we are looking at paragraph 4. Paragraph 4. And I want you to find the main idea using the same strategy that we used for the past paragraph. According to the author, why should we learn about bears? I also want you to highlight in purple the reason the author says we should learn about bears. Once you have written out everything I've written out and completed 1 through 6, you are done with this part of reading skill for today.